in 3 years. I was actually a mom when I graduated from high school. And from there I worked corporate America. You know, I worked at places like, you know, the University of Chicago Hospital, First National Bank, mostly like big corporations. But I always knew that fashion was something that I was supposed to be doing. I actually thought that I wanted to be a buyer for a boutique. I never thought that I'd be doing exactly what it was that I really wanted to do, because I thought that not going to school and getting the proper training would actually hinder me from being a fashion
So you
designer.
never went to design school or anything like that?
No, I didn't. No,
Really?
no.
Did you sew as a child or anything?
No.
Are you serious?
I got A's or E's rather in art. I was a really good art student, and I knew what fabrics could do. I knew what worked with fabrics. I knew what a fabric could become. And it could sell if it became that, and that's kind of like my gift in picking out unusual fabrics. And since I didn't go to school and get the proper training, then I couldn't come up with unusual patterns. I had to do simple things in the beginning: a skirt, a dress, a pair of pants. But the fabric was what made it unique. So I've always had, you know, people have always said, "Oh, her things are so expensive." That's because I've always looked for unusual fabrics that you couldn't find anyplace
Fabrics
else.
that are unique,
Yeah.
of high quality.
Exactly.
Right, right. So how did you come in contact with people like, clients like Oprah and Michael Jordan, and name some of the other people that you've worked with?
I've worked with Lyndon Johnson Rice, and I've worked with Bernie Mac and Steve Harvey and CeCe Winans. And I just have to say, you know, by the grace of God, I never used dollars for large marketing campaigns. I've always just been in the right place. I've always tried to sell myself, and, you know, people would buy me and they would tell somebody else about me.
So how has your design philosophy kind of evolved over the past 23 years?
When I initially started, I started working with leather. Leather was something that I loved to work with. And then after a couple of summers of starving, because it was too hot to wear leather in the summertime, I started working with unusual fabrics. Then I would mix leather and fabrics. And in terms of how it's evolved, when I first started, men were my clients. I had maybe like 85% men, a lot of athletes, guys from the NBA and NFL. And as time went on, and you know, and I didn't find myself in that arena, I started working more with business women, and I started doing what I really loved. I always really loved doing women's clothing, but the finances were there. When men would come to ask for something, surely I said yes. But my company has evolved more into more of me. I get to do, you know, work with women and, you know, show what I think looks great on a woman.
Sure. Now, most designers, one of their dreams come true might be to be in a big retail shop. That's not the case for you.
No. I have quite a few dreams. One would be able to have a 3-week vacation. And I'm still hoping that that's going to come true.
Yes, indeed. Me too.
But
me too.
I just, you know, I think my dreams are simple. I just I like being able to work and sell my designs. And
but it seems like you care so much about each individual design and their uniqueness that to mass produce it, do you think that might compromise?
Mass producing would definitely compromise. I mean, a lot of times I've thought I'd love to have a big paycheck and I'd love to come up with a couple of items and you know, have thousands of them made overseas someplace, but I find myself being a control freak and I like to see everything that's being done.
Every single thing you like to...
everything. And so that's kept me, you know, small where I am right now today. And I've been blessed that I have a lot of clients. I have a lot of repeat clients. People still tell other people about what I'm doing. The climate of the economy right now is such that I've never seen it as, you know, as dismal as this, but I know that brighter days, you know, are coming.
Absolutely. I think you're very talented.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to take a quick break here, and when we come back, Barbara opens up about 2 very personal struggles in her life. That's coming up next. Stay with us.